This segment is brought to you by Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. All right, welcome back to Bayou Time. I'm Martin Falls, and joining us is somebody very familiar to the area now, Lauren Brizendine, who's the Women's Business Alliance 2025 chair. Good to see you again, Lauren.
Good to see you, Martin.
All right, we got something big to talk about, and it's the Athena Award Banquet presented by my good friend Mike Barker and Barker Buick. And good to see them helping you out. And tell me about this now.
So our Athena banquet is kind of like our Oscars, right? It's our biggest banquet of the year, our biggest event. And it's an event where we celebrate leadership, and we actually give an Athena award to an outstanding woman in the community who has exemplified leadership. So we've had people like Phyllis Peoples, Christine Strickland, Karen Schilling, all who have been past Athenas. And this year we're doing a few things differently in addition to obviously giving out the award, but I'm really excited, and I think it's going to be a great event.
Those past ones you just talked about, that's the who's who.
It is, right? So, our event will be on June 26th next week at Ellendale. So we're excited to actually to celebrate two women that we'll be talking about at the event.
All right, now let me ask you this. You know, the men are going to say, well, can we go? If our wives are going, can we go see it?
Please come.
All
Actually,
right.
we do have husbands registered, or, I tell people, bring your significant other. I mean, bring your dog. Not really, but if you want to bring a friend.
Some people may.
Yeah, that was a joke. So please don't show up there with a canine. But especially when it comes to our silent auction. So every year as part of the event, we do host a silent auction. And this year we were particularly looking for experiences, and in addition to some really great items. And we did talk about what would men like? Would they like a round of golf? So we're catering to that crowd a little bit as well. So no matter if you're male or female, there will be something for you, and good food, of course. Everybody can eat.
Fun. You mean y'all are gonna include the men on something?
I know. Well, it's called the Women's Business Alliance, but I always say, supporters and anyone who, men that kind of support our mission. So we welcome all.
And I've always said this. I've watched the change, the morphing in this community for sure. Thibodeau, advanced, women taking roles that 30 and 40 years they did not take.
Yes.
But I see more women making a decision to say, hey, yeah, I can be a judge. I'm a doggone good attorney. I know the law. I'll be a judge. They put their name up. Before, they were tentative. Now it's a bolder move.
And we do have a lot of those movers and shakers in our organization. So a lot of women who head organizations, or a lot of people in the banking industry and, the medical field, they're members of our organization. So to your point, I mean, they are really stepping up and leading in various industries.
Yeah, and we've seen that, like I said, Lafourche is pretty much a great template for a lot of parishes to look at, because they've had so many people as far as elected officials.
Yes.
Now, as far as the business, where you mentioned Phyllis Peoples and people of that caliber, Dr. Strickland, and who else you said?
Karen Schilling, Katie Portier.
Yeah, so those are all great examples of people just being in the forefront and being involved. Yourself, you're involved. Yeah,
I'm getting there.
Yeah,
I often say,
but it takes that commitment, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed. So, like I said, I'm very excited to be a part of this event. We've had a great committee who is really putting things together, and we're doing a few things differently. So even if you've been in the past and you're like, well, I don't know if I should go, you should come, because there are a few surprises that we have. I say surprises. It's all over our promotional material.
It's at Ellendale, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and how can people, is it sold out, or can people get a table?
Oh, no, people can still sponsor, donate, and register. Our sponsor deadline is on Thursday, the 19th. or I'm sorry, Wednesday, the 18th. Donations are the 19th, and then registration on Tuesday, the 24th. So those are our key dates, but all of those things are available, and we're still looking for sponsors, donations, people who want to just
How long has
support
this
our
been
mission.
going on now?
So the award itself has been around since 1982.
Let's see. it's
And I
been
believe within the Houma Terrebonne community, the WBA has been around since the early 2000s.
Wow.
Yes. And this is, like I said, it's one of our core events that is synonymous with WBA.
I'm pretty sure my aunt, who was a nun who taught nurses all around Louisiana, won it one year. But I'm going to check to make sure my facts are straight.
All right.
But I know it rings a bell.
Yes, indeed.
For
I
sure.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, Lauren, I appreciate it. Let's give the date one more time. Let's bring the pamphlet up if we could. And there you see it, Thursday, June 26th. So give Lauren a call if you want to get involved, and she'll be glad to talk to you. Give your phone number real quick where they can reach you. Or give the...
I was about to say, I don't know if I want
Not
to give
your
out my personal
not
phone
your
number.
personal one.
Well, that's how I'm reached by the
Oh,
with
then
the
let's go to
WBA.
Facebook. Can we go to Facebook?
Yes, you can actually follow our Facebook, which is the Women's Business Alliance Bayou Region, or you can email us at Bayou Region WBA.
You don't need a date that bad,
At
right?
gmail.com. Yeah, I'm like, please don't call my cell phone, but visit our Facebook or email
All
us.
right, we'll see you after the date. Later, bye. This segment was brought to you by Waits and Downer, attorneys at law.